Your start.
Hi guys, we're back with another video for the FPL guide, and this time we're joined with Param from the 4 Minute Added Time Football Podcast. So check his out on
Spotify.
Spotify, and let's get into our FPL 12 guide. So firstly, shout out to Ambar for winning the winner chicken dinner title. He's not been able to join the video today,
Yeah, he's
and
been having some, major heartbreak issues. So our thoughts and prayers with him. While we carry on, we got Param to cover up for him. So let's get right into it.
yeah. First, I just like to take a moment to gloat my captaincy choice because these two mates, even after giving their own captaincy choice, decided to go with my decision, and I think that's what paid off for them as well. And
So it wouldn't really matter. But I just felt like Salah was a safer bet. Either way, let's move on. I think our first segment is no cash for trash, and we'd like the newcomer to go first. But let me just first explain what no cash for trash is. No cash for trash, for those who are new to the channel, is players who we think aren't going to perform, haven't been performing, and will continue not to perform. So, Param, take it away.
I have a famous one for this one. I think I've had him in my team for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and it was high time I got rid of him. It's Marcus Rashford. Um, I realized United is just a one man pony. Like, it's only Fernandes or no one else for United. So I was like, I thought Rashford might score a few goals. They had a few easy games, but he didn't give the returns. So waste of money, waste of space. So I got rid of him this week.
who did you get instead of him?
I had cash in the bank, so I went for KDB. So a much better upgrade. So I'm
Yeah,
winning.
100. What about you, Rohit?
Okay, so my no cash for trash is Saiz. Well, he's not exactly trash, but he's been in my team for so long, and I haven't been able to get him out right because of the other transfers that were impending. And finally, now I have this thing, the free transfers to get him out, and he's fallen down the pecking order in the Wolves team as well. So he's my no cash for trash for the week, and instead of him, I got Reece James from Chelsea.
Yeah, that's a good choice actually. And I think this year, who's the manager? I forgot his name. Nuno. Yeah, Nuno is still trying to figure his defense out. He's not sure. He's made quite a few changes to the left side of the centre back pairing
Yeah.
and wing back actually, or he's played a left back. Either way, so he's not sure in his choices, so we can't be sure in ours. So I guess yeah, Reece James is definitely a good buy. No, my no cash for trash is also a defender, also a fullback, I would say, or a wing back. I don't know. What do you categorize Justin as from Leicester?
He's a fullback.
Fullback.
Fullback?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's not been at it, and Ricardo Pereira is expected to come back on the 20th of December. That's in like 2 game weeks. Plus, they have some fixtures coming up. So I think it's high time get rid of James Justin, guys.
Do you have the budget to get in Ricardo?
No, I'm not getting Ricardo in. I still haven't decided who I'm getting in place of Justin, but I'm definitely removing him for sure. Like he has no space in my team.
Okay, so if y'all are going for a Leicester asset switch, like from Leicester to Leicester, a more proven talent than Ricardo for this season is Castagne, because he had some great runs before he got injured, and we'll see how Ricardo starts performing once again. He was a great asset last season, but let's see how he performs this season.
His price is a little too steep, so I won't go for him definitely. But yeah, let's see who I get in. Either way, moving on to our next segment, potential stonks. Again, for those who don't know, potential stonks are the players who we feel will perform well in the coming weeks, who have the potential to give big returns and who we feel that you should be getting.
Yeah.
So
So
who's gonna take this one?
I take this one.
Param, go ahead.
I have like a weird one. Like I already know Karan's reaction to this, but it's Giroud. So he's been bagging a few goals here and there. He's at a 6.5 or 6.7, something like that. Not too expensive, like and he like now that he's in a good run of form, he will start a few games for Chelsea, and I see him starting the next game. And with Warner being out of form, like he didn't pick up form, so I think Giroud can start scoring goals and cement his place in the team. So I think Giroud is a good stonk, but only if he starts. Otherwise, from a bench, he's going to do fuck all. He's just going to defend the ball. But if he starts the game, I see him scoring, and I think they have an easy game coming up. If I'm not wrong, they have Palace away coming up, so I see him scoring a few goals against Palace, and
Yeah,
he's underrated.
yeah, like you said, the only problem with Giroud is you don't know if he's going to be starting the game or not.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a gamble I'm willing to take for a 6.5 milli player.
Yeah,
I'd rather
yeah.
get someone like a Bamford or a Watkins, who I at least know will start, if not score the Gs. And they do get in some good positions to score the Gs. Not that Giroud is a bad shout, but he's not a confirmed one. Like,
Yeah,
dicey.
but he's starting of if he starts a few games and if he if he scores at least two. He doesn't score one goal and keep quiet. He scores two or three. So after bagging a hat trick last week, I think he's in hot form. I don't know. Let's see.
What do
Who's
you
your
say,
pick,
Rohit?
Karan? Oh,
You want me to go for mine? Okay.
yeah, go.
So, okay, this might be a little weird, but it's Wilson from Newcastle. He's been getting in the Gs, he's been getting the assists as well. And I think they have a good run of fixtures coming up. And I'd back Newcastle to score a few goals. And there are only a couple of players who can actually get those Gs. That's Saint Maximin and Wilson.
Yeah.
So potential songs for me has to be Wilson.
Yeah, so I can see Wilson definitely being. I think he's more than a potential stonk because despite Newcastle's terrible performances, he seems to get returns almost every game week. May it be through penalties or creation of chances, but yeah, he gets decent returns for the price point that he's placed at.
So I guess that covers our potential strong section. All three. So that's Wilson for me, Giroud for
my potential stonks is left.
Left, yeah.
the most irrelevant one coming up now, guys.
Oh yeah. So my potential stonks is Jose Perez. He has very low ownership, under 1%, and he's priced at around 6 mil. So with Leicester having pretty decent fixtures up ahead and them finally seem to get more cohesive in their gameplay, I think Jose Perez can provide a differential option with the occasional goal or assist.
Yeah, it's so occasional that maybe he'll score or assist in like 10 games. I mean, he's 6 million and he's less than 1% owned. I think that says it all.
Because he was out of the squad, right? Now he's begun to start and he's begun to start, sorry. And I'm expecting him to show more improved performances, I would say.
I really hope that you get him in, and I'm like sure that he will perform. Let's see how that goes for you, because I don't think anyone else is going to do that. Moving on to the next segment. This is the special one segment, also our captaincy picks. So these are the players who we think you should captain for this particular game week.
Yeah.
So who's going to go for this one again?
So I'm going to go last.
Fine, I go first again. I think it's a very a basic option that I'm going for, but it's Harry Kane. They have another easy game coming up, and I don't think he scored last week, so he owes a goal to the FPL score. He did score, yeah. Okay, he still owes a goal to the FPL score, but I really think Kane and Son, like either one of them, like you can captain either one of them, but I'm gonna go for Kane personally because I see him bagging at least 2 goals this week. Yeah,
Special one for me is pretty simple. This one actually is Mo Salah versus Fulham.
yeah, for them.
It's right. Fulham have been in despicable form. Mo Salah has been in great form. He can definitely knock a couple of goals, and I don't want to miss out on the bandwagon. So let's get Mo Salah as captain for this
Right.
one.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know how this might affect Salah's game. I hope it doesn't. But he played the entire 90 minutes for the CL fixture.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, so anyway, moving on to my pick. I think this week, two of my picks are all about the crazy choices, and I really want to hear Param's opinion about this. Last week, we saw our other guest Kesar also speak highly of this player, so I'm going for Jota as captain.
Yeah, he was my backup option, honestly, because he hasn't scored in a while. And another player who owes us a goal, and he scored I think 50% of our goals this season in the last few games. So I really don't see how if he starts, that is,
Yeah,
because he did start against Midtjylland in the Champions League.
yeah.
But I don't know, like if he starts, and I don't think Klopp is ready to rest Firmino yet because he has too much faith in him. And if we go for a front four and Jota starts, he's definitely bagging goals.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
So I'm going with this because I think since Jota has stepped up to play for Liverpool, he's got that hunger for goals, and now it's been 2 weeks that he's blanked, and I think this week so not 2 weeks, 2 games that he's blanked, and I think this game he'll be hungry to prove his worth once again, and he definitely gets into good spots and make those runs which. So far, I haven't seen through all of Liverpool's attack.
and
Yeah, I guess Jota is a good pick, but again, I'm not sure if he starts, and I can't captain someone who is not a sure starter.
Okay.
Now
So,
that
guys who are watching this and who are hearing Karan say this, if he copies my captaincy choices, please stop watching his. Wait, please stop following his
opinions.
opinions. Yes.
yeah,
So one last question before we sign off for today. It's a question that's in everyone's mind actually. Is the Son Kane partnership a must-have in FPL this season?
yeah. I realized this late on, but I did, have both of them in. I still have both of them in now because one of them is giving you points guaranteed. Like, that's not a question. Like, it's guaranteed points. So if not both, at least one of them is giving you points. And Spurs are on a hot run of form. So I think yeah, it's a must-have. Like at least one of them is a must-have. Both, it's up to you, but one of them is a must-have.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
honestly, if one is giving you points, both of them are because either they're
Yeah.
assisting each other.
It's both of them linking up.
Yeah, because there's no other attacking threat per se that Tottenham have possessed so far in the
Yeah.
Premier League. So, what do you guys think? What's your verdict? Final verdict on whether it's a must-have for both of them or
So
just
for me, the main challenge in having both of them is spending over 20 million on the duo when it's not sure that both of them will always perform, like give equivalent points to their this value.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair for sure. But for me personally, I would say if you have players who are equally good, for example, say a Mo Salah or a KDB, and you don't have the space for the second Tottenham player, then
Yeah,
then it's fine. But if you still have the budget, then it's a definite must buy. Like
yeah, and
you
there are
don't
no
want to miss
guarantees
out.
in FPS. So one of them, but this is a guarantee that one of them will give you points. So
Yeah,
you know,
this is the only short guarantee so far this season.
this season, yeah.
So I guess that's about it. Param, thank you for coming
My
to
pleasure.
our channel once again.
Yes.
and we're gonna continue collaborating and producing some good content for our viewers. And please like, share, subscribe, guys, and I hope you enjoy the content. See you on the next one.